11 workouts for me, so it feels good to be done with it already. But it was good. We had some good guys, really competed, so it was good.
So you're pretty familiar with this if you've done 11. Where does this sort of rank? How do you think you did comparatively for the rest of your
This might be honestly kind of on the lower part of how I did. But I think it's kind of just fatigue kicking in and things like that. But I enjoyed it. It was good to go against some of those guys. So it was good.
Who've been some of the better players you've gone against in these workouts? From a defense.
As far as me personally guarding?
Them guarding you.
Them guarding me. Donovan Mitchell was in a couple of mine. Luke Kennard was in one of mine in Charlotte. Wesley was out here. So there's been a bunch of different guys.
How much are you enjoying the process?
I'm enjoying it. It's tiring. Came from Charlotte yesterday, so got to go back to New York today, and it's it gets kind of tiring on your body, but it's fun going to all these different organizations and seeing all their facilities and getting to know all the different people, so it's good.
Do you feel like, are there any specific things teams are really looking to see out of you in these workouts? Can you gauge that at all?
I don't know. I'm just going out there trying to shoot the ball well, play as hard as I can, and do what I know I can do. And, I'm not going to go out there and try to do things that, I know it's kind of a weakness of mine. So I'm going to just go out there and try to play my strengths and play as well as I can.
What are those strengths?
Shooting the ball, just kind of scoring in general, and defensively trying to be active with my length and things like that. So if I felt like I did that in every single workout, so I'm happy with this process.
You see yourself as more of a 2 or a 3 at the NBA?
I've kind of gotten feedback that I could be kind of both. Just the way the game is, that position is kind of interchangeable. I'm put as a 3, but I feel like I can play the 2 as well.
Is there any benefit to working out with guys you've actually played against, or is it at this point it's just the workouts?
Not really, because the scouting report during the season is different than getting out here and playing 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or whatever. So, it's good to see just familiar faces, but overall you just go out there and just play.
How excited are you for the draft?
Man, I'm 1, excited that it's almost here. 2, excited to kind of see where my next journey will be.
Are you going to go to Brooklyn on draft night?
I am. I'll be in the green room. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you feel like teams treat you like you're old because you're 22?
I haven't gotten that feel. Obviously I know I'm 22. I know I stayed 3 years. This is a super young draft class, and so, I know some teams value guys that have been through different situations more than others. But for me, I just try to go out there and play as well as I can, and then whatever these guys want, they'll make the big decisions.
Have you met with the Blazers, executives and all that?
I think I might have met with them. I can't remember this whole entire thing as a blur, but I think I might have done it in Chicago. And so, it was good to come out here and finally be here.
You feel like
what kind of is the most important personal thing about you that you think people know about?
Most important personal thing?
Yeah.
That I'm a believer in Christ. Plain and simple, that's the biggest thing. That's my main priority, and with that, I see kind of these skills and things like that I have is given to me from Him. It's a blessing from God, and so if I don't go out there and give 100%, then that's not honoring Him. So that's probably the number one thing for me.
How much do you think the NCAA tournament raised your stock as a defender? Because I think people knew of you as floaters and as a shooter, but you got a lot of people in that tournament.
Yeah, I think it definitely helped. I think it also helped just kind of playing the best teams in the country, and then playing the best players in the country, being able to guard them, and having a little bit of success against them. So I think overall, I've always said team accomplishments always help individual accomplishments, and so the longer that we played, I think it definitely helped me.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all.
Excellent.
How'd you perform today?
Well, I didn't really get the opportunity to play and get injured, but I got a chance to shoot a little bit, and I did pretty well. I wasn't exactly loose or in game mode, but I shot pretty well.
You haven't been able to do any sort of on-court work during this workout process, or when did you get hurt?
I got hurt about 2 weeks ago, so I've been out pretty much since then. I did a few workouts, but it's been mostly shooting. I haven't really got a chance to play in a while.
What happened?
I sprained my ankle in my Indiana Pacers workout, so ever since then I've just been kind of trying to rehab and get back.
But you've still had to do the whole traveling circuit and meet with everybody?
Exactly, yeah.
How many places have you been?
I think I've still been about 12 or 13 places. I think I missed about 6 workouts, so I was supposed to be going to a ton of places. So I mean, it's been a great process coming to an end now, though.
So this is it?
Yeah, this is the final one. Yeah.
And now to Brooklyn, or?
I don't know. I think I'm watching Draft at home this year. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm pretty sure I'm watching at home. Yeah.
Probably everywhere you've been, everyone's asked you about going back to school.
Right.
Why do you think that helped you, or why was it the right decision?
It helped me a lot, especially just my preparation for the game, my mentality before games, and how to prepare myself to go into every situation like a professional. My first year I was just going into the games, playing, but I wasn't really thinking like a pro. This entire season I changed my whole mindset, and I think I'm leaps and bounds ahead of where I was the year before. Yeah.
It's not being able to work out probably makes it difficult, but are there any particular skills or things you're trying to show teams that you're capable of doing?
Well, I mean, a lot of stuff I wanted to show I couldn't really do. Obviously, my main thing I wanted to show them was I'm shooting the ball a lot better than what I am, especially off the dribble. I was trying to get the really chance to show. And the second thing was we've been able to defend on the guards on the pick and roll situation. I'm moving my feet a lot better. I'm a lot more fluid. I'm just excited about where my game is going right now.
When you talk about shooting, are you talking about like extending out to the 3-point line, or just more deep mid-range?
Definitely to the 3-point line. But right now I know my shot is inside the 3-point line. But I'm definitely a pretty good shooter from the corner 3. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
What are your impressions of Jordan, playing against him?
Jordan Bell?
Yeah, playing against him.
Man, he knows his niche. I mean, he knows he can pass the ball, rebound, block shots, hit a few jumpers, and he does those things exceptionally well. And I think as he gets with the team and they work with him over and over again, I mean, he's going to be an incredible player. There's a high ceiling in my opinion.
Thank you.
Definitely, being so close to home, or being in Oregon, my second home, is definitely a privilege and honor to work with him.
How exciting is this?
Go on.
Go ahead.
How exciting? How was it?
It's very exciting. As a kid, you dream about kids dream about making NFL, NBA, and knowing you're this close to doing it, and just less than a couple days away. So they're definitely very excited. This is probably one of my best workouts as far as the playing part. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to, but playing, I think it's probably one of my best ones.
Is there any special appeal about playing possibly in Portland?
Yeah, definitely. Playing here or in LA obviously would be very exciting for me, just being able to stay home, stay in the environment I'm used to. But I'm not knocking other places, but I think this would be the best fit.
Jordan, what makes you say that this was one of your better workouts? What did you feel good about?
Just the way I played, matchups, the way I defended on the ball, switching off the ball, and just the energy I played with. And I just played within myself. I played my best role, like who I am.
Is this your final workout?
Yeah, it's my final workout.
And how many did you end up doing?
12. Yeah.
Did you get more and more comfortable with each one?
Actually, I started really good, and then body started to kind of wear out on me. So I only took a week off after the Final Four, so I didn't get much rest, but I had to start taking care of my body, drinking more water, stretching, stuff like that, and then my body got kind of back into it.
Are most of the workouts pretty much the same, or?
Yeah, majority of them are the same. 101, 3-on-3, full court, half court. Only a couple have different things.
How much is what Draymond Green has done influence you?
And definitely a lot, because all my life people say they don't know what position I am, they don't know what I do well, and I mean, same way with him, you don't know what position he is. He's 6'7", can guard 1 through 5, real defensive force. Offensively, just whatever the team needs to do to win, finding open shooters, understanding his role, knowing who he has his personnel around him, and just trying to get them more open shots.
And you've talked a lot about, hey, you're coming into the NBA, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Just can you maybe elaborate on that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people coming out of college, they were the top scorers, they had 20, something like that, and then they have to try to adapt to a role where they have people like KD or Steph. You go to Warriors, you have KD, Steph, and Clarence, obviously you're not going to be the first option, so you have to try to find a role. I think me, exactly what I did in college, exactly what teams are going to ask me to do. They're not going to ask me to stop shooting more if that's hard, shoot the ball. Ask me just to keep defending, blocking shots, and just play with myself.
A lot of people don't like defending. Why do you like it?
It's just fun to me. Kind of a challenge. I like taking a challenge, and I think football, playing defensive end, that was always my thing, just trying to stop the ball. Get more through a lot of blocking a shot and making a shot.
How do you think you fit with this Blazers roster?
I think I fit very well. Defensively, you know, being that force. Obviously, the bigs weren't as tough this year, in my opinion. So I think I can bring that dog to this team, the tough guy on defense, anchoring the defense, switching screens. I think I move very well for my size. And then offensively, just trying to find Dame and CJ will get them more shots, get them extra possessions, get offensive rebounds, things like that.
What are your draft day plans?
I'm having a draft party in Calabasas, and then having a little after party for the young people. To celebrate my accomplishment and just taking everything, like finally just try to not relax, but kind of celebrate the journey I've been on.
Between the tournament and the workouts, how much do you think you've helped your stock? You seem to be a guy who's really improved as
I think I definitely helped my stock a lot. I think just showing, Oregon, we didn't really use much switching just because our guards weren't as big. But I think now being able to switch and guard 1 through 5, really show my versatility, and then the floor is just so much more space. So pick and roll, I can show my passing ability and really catch lobs and just finish up the rim, maybe.
Where are you hearing you might go, like range-wise?
Anywhere from 18 to 31. I don't see myself falling past 31. So I know Indiana's looking at me at 18, Hawks 19, so anywhere between those in that number.
Would playing in Portland be desirable?
That would be the best. Like, being in Eugene is such a, I don't want to say boring town. But I like the rain. I like the weather. People around here are probably some of the nicest people I've ever met. So I think going from Eugene to Portland would be like a stepping up to college NBA, same kind of thing.
Have you met with the Blazers, front office people, brass, or anything?
No, we're going to meet after this workout now. I've talked to him today, just walking around, but not an actual meeting.
Did you have NFL dreams at one point? You mentioned
I started playing basketball 9th grade, taking it seriously. So before I was my dream was to go to NFL. Yeah.
Dude, you said sort of Draymond has helped you kind of get out of your role. Do teams ask you, are you a forward or are you a center? Does that come up?
Yeah, it comes up all the time. What position do you think you are? I always tell them, what can I guard? I can guard 1 through 5. Defensively, offensively, you can just put me anywhere. Put me in the corner, shoot, pick and roll. So, I think the way the game is now, it's really guard forward now. So I think I just say forward now. Kind of helps me out a lot.
You look at yourself as a defender in all these workouts that you've had with other teams. Who's the toughest guy that you've had to try to stop?
Probably Tyler. Not being biased, Tyler Dorsey.
Really?
Just pick and roll, trying to stop him. It's hard. He's such a good shooter, and I think his athleticism is it's not talked about as much. He's very quick, very agile. So him, Justin Jackson too, very kind of the same kind of person, but just longer, taller. So probably them too.
We saw you.
He's aging, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Trying to help him out a little bit. Yeah.
We saw you shooting some threes over there. Is that something that you wanted to do more of?
Yeah, definitely been working on the NBA corner 3. It's probably the best shot other than a layup. So definitely want to work on that because obviously I'm not a 7-footer, so I'm not gonna be. If I'm on the floor with a big, they're obviously gonna be in the pick and roll. So I got to learn how to get the weak side through.
Blazers shoot some threes once in a while.
Every now and then.
You said in Oregon that the way you guys switched up pick and rolls really helped you for the NBA. Is there anything else that Oregon does that kind of helped prepare you for the NBA?
Running. We run all the time. NBA, obviously the pace is way much faster, so definitely all the running we did, the way we played, and then unselfishness. This year's team, everybody was a scorer or could have went for 20. I think every starter went for 20 at least one time. So definitely understanding that every night's not going to be your night, so you got to learn how to just move the ball, kind of play like the Warriors. Understand everybody can score, so you got to be unselfish, try to just win.
Is there any benefit to having played against some of these guys in terms of workouts, so playing Jackson in the tournament, playing against Ivan and Impactful players, just different setting?
It's kind of, obviously some things like tendencies, people go right all the time. Obviously 2 months in, they're going to change that much, they're going left, so definitely helps you out a lot, but workouts is pretty much one-on-one, so way more space, so you got to just play people straight up, trying to kind of take away the understand they're a shooter and not kind of play off stuff like that, but it's not too much you can read off college though.
Was there any banter between you and Justin?
That's my second workout with him. Sacramento, he was talking a little bit under his breath, but but obviously he's a cool person, we're friends off the court, so first time I met him, like I wanted to like slap him a little bit, but but I mean now obviously it's just not forget about it, but kind of move on, get ready for the next level.
So you think you're a pretty good dancer?
I know I'm a good dancer. I'm a thing. I know I'm a good dancer.
Right on. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How did it go today?
It was okay. I mean, just getting used to everything coming back. I mean, my season just finished, so just getting used to everything. I mean, I think I could have shot a lot better than I do. I mean, that's one of the things that I really improved on in shooting, and I think I did okay, but I know I can do a lot better. And I showed it before, but I mean, you just have to figure out goals. I mean, it wasn't the best workout I had, but in general, I'm okay with it.
Can you kind of give your background with Oregon? Like, when did you leave the state?
I left the States when I was like 11, so I mean, I remember Eugene, I remember coming to the Portland game, so it's just first of all nice being in the facility again. I mean, I was here at the Nike Group Summit, and it's always nice to be back.
So you were a Blazer fan?
Yeah,
At least for a
definitely.
while?
I mean, since I was little, I mean, Brandon Roy, everyone, I was really growing up with Blazers, what was my team, and I'm just happy to be here.
Did you have much interaction with Salvis back? You played for his team, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of like the owner of the team, so he was like at the big games, he was there, and just meeting him was also nice to see him, because he also played for Portland.
Now you're kind of a different center than he was. Yeah. Maybe explain your game.
I mean, a little different. I mean, passing is one of the things he really did good. I think that's one of the things that kind of sets me apart from most of the people. I mean, I think I'm a really good passer. Probably a little bit more versatile than he was. I mean, the age was different, so I mean, the centers play different roles. I mean, I think he can also shoot a little bit, but I think I'm more versatile, more athletic than he was. But what he did for the game was also very good, and I think especially what he did for Portland was good.
How much of an influence has your father been?
Very. I mean, since I've been little, he's always been there. He's always been, I mean, first of all, he kind of guided me through the professional. I mean, me being on site, always taking me into the locker room, also seeing what other people did wrong and right. I think that's one of the advantages I have. I've seen what the professional needs to do, and just seeing what the rights and wrongs on and off the court.
How tall is your mom?
I think like 5'11".
So she's pretty tall.
She's also pretty tall, yeah.
How many of these have you done, workouts?
I've done one in Brooklyn and then a couple just like in LA, but just like in front of a lot of
like group workouts.
Is this it?
No, I got one more in Chicago. Yeah, that's it.
Do you ever have any regrets about not coming back over here from college?
I mean, no. I mean, I think I've learned a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people, especially Sharunas, he's been in the NBA, also a EuroLeague legend. He's really just took me aside, always just try to teach me the roads. I mean, just teaching me that every little thing counts. And I think that's one of the little things that I learned, that coming is not all about scoring. I mean, just doing little things, hustle plays, rebounding, setting good screens, and passing the ball. I think the last couple of years I really got better in passing the ball and just being more of a versatile player.
Do you have a preference next year for either coming over or staying over in Europe?
I want to come over.
You want one?
Yeah, so I think I can learn a lot here. And just, first of all, being in the NBA system is probably really going to help me.
What's it like playing against, I mean, those are some grown men you're playing against over there.
I mean, for the first couple of weeks you have to get used to it. I mean, I've been practicing with professionals since I was 15. So I was kind of used to it, but still, EuroLeague is a different level. And just learning and playing more physical, I think that really helps me a lot in the future. Just first of all, being in the EuroLeague practice every day, playing with the team, and also getting used to the schedule. We also had 87 games, so it was also getting used to the schedule, traveling with the EuroLeague, and I think watching what you eat, diet, and everything. That's one of the major things I learned.
Where are you with your physical maturation? I mean, are you starting to add weight, or have you already kind of added weight?
I mean, yeah, I add a little bit of weight. I mean, I'm 245 right now. I don't think you have to add so much more weight to it, right? Because I want to still stay mobile as most as possible. And so I mean, still I can get stronger and more athletic. I mean, I think that coming here to the NBA is really going to help me with that.
But was there a span, like, you know, when you're 18 or 19, when you kind of really put on weight?
No, it was really just frequently. I mean, it always came kind of the same. I mean, also growing, I mean, that really helped me. Always growing the same. I didn't have any knee problems or anything, so that part also really helped. I just grow kind of like the same.
Where will you be on draft night?
New York.
What specific parts of your skill set do you think the Blazers were most interested in evaluating today?
Just seeing how versatile I am. I mean, just seeing I can do a lot of different things, also on the defensive end, and just shooting. I think that's really one of the main things coming in that I really want to show. It's shooting. I mean, I didn't shoot as well as I could, but I'm just trying to show them that I am a good shooter, and it was not such a good shooting year for me. The year before, I was pretty good at like 43% from three. And so I think last year was just kind of like a down year for three, and I just wanted to kind of come in and show I can shoot.
Did you notice that Paul Allen was here?
More questions.
Huh? Did you notice that Paul Allen was here?
No, I didn't notice.
You didn't notice?
No.
Ah. That's quite a big deal.
Yeah.
If he's here.
So, I mean, it's always, first of all, just I'm thankful that the organization gave me a chance just to work out for here, and we'll see what happens from this.
Do you have any interests outside of basketball?
I mean, I kind of grew up with basketball, so it's always been a huge part of my life. I mean, I played different sports growing up, like the normal like baseball, basketball, and football. Basketball was my love, and I just really dedicated, like even off the court, just taking care of my body, watching NBA games when I could. So yeah.
So when you were 11, you moved from Eugene to where?
To Germany. It's a small city, and but they had like a first division basketball team. That's why my dad moved there. Just being around and really helped me.
And then, so did you stay in Germany the whole time after that?
No, I moved last year to Lithuania.
Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Good luck.